Alright, guys, we are back with another episode of the Abyssinian Shores update for Project Cyrodiil. I've been out and about quite a bit today, so I might sound a bit tired. So I am also a fucking idiot. Um, as y'all see, we're not in the sewers anymore. This is because I decided to go into my house and look. Here's the Navy officer armor. It was in my house. I left it there because I'm a fool. I really am stupid, aren't I? You know, Kasane Teto, she was spitting when she said that. Because goddamn, I can be a bit of a fool at times. Let's see, city walls. There's a lot of city walls. Try to think. We'll wait until it's daylight out. Whew, Lord. Okay. Why is this still glitching? Did that fix it? No. Now I'm struggling to remember where the Admiral's Club is. It's been a minute since I last played.
Time doesn't pay.
A sea elf. You didn't hear it from me, but they're holding the owner of the store in Fort Teledrac for questioning. Huh. Okay then. Wasn't expecting that.
Glory and
honor, Emperor and Empire.
I think this tavern is like, actually it'll tell me. Um Okay, hold on a minute. Silrichton, St. Emil's Officer Club. Yep, Garden Quarter. Okay, so that's this way. See, guys, I'm not completely foolish. I'm just a little foolish because I remembered the general direction to start hopping at Mach fucking. Let's see here, Mr. Emil. Manor. Oh, there it is, the Officers Club. You say there's all manners of manners out here. Alright. What's his fucking name again? Vasil Richten. This is you, I'm pretty sure. Yay, look at that. Navy armor. Yes, take them. I need the boots, greaves, and cuirass. Thank you very much, Tiberius. I'll be more careful with this in the future, of course. You didn't do all this out of the kindness of your heart. I hereby pledge my support to Marshal Televor's petition. I'll be sure to put my influence to use very soon. I wish you both luck dealing with those pirates. Hopefully, we'll have this all settled. Okay. And agreed to lend his influence to Velina's petition. Options question. Let's see. Naval leverage. Wants me to get Vasil Richten's support. Oh, okay then. Sweet. So that part's done. Now I just need to do the state charity. He's being held at Fort Heath. Well, I guess now I've got two things making me go to Fort Heath. One is that sea elf. And the other is getting this guy out of prison. This should be interesting, you know? Actually, can I get a... Can you take me to Fort Heath? No. You might... Ooh, wow, that is some snazzy armor, actually. God damn. Keep away from the Marshal Richten's skiff. Oh. Will do, man. With some snazzy Navy armor, though. Travel. Where does this take me? I'm kind of curious. Right click, that's right. Oh, okay then. Little Aranthio is still closer, so... I really am grateful that there's like an in the city fast travel system. Because, you know, they didn't have to make all of that, and they did. And I'm pretty happy they did, because it makes things convenient. It's fun to go flying around town, but, you know, sometimes you just don't want to fly to the moon. Okay, let's see. Barracks, East Tower. I'd assume he'd be in the barracks.
Glory and honor, emperor and empire.
Why, thank you. Oh, wait. Who am I asking you about? Milwaukee? Oh. Hmm. Okay. Well, I'm gonna assume that the prison is attached to the barracks. Well, let's hope I can find it easily. Prison. Okay.
Glory and
Try this. Barracks, 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 barracks. Who am I trying to free again? Options. Taratina Roneria. Yeah, I can't even ask about them. Okay. Naval High Command. Yeah, I doubt they're keeping the prisoners there. Wait, they're being held in Fort Heath. I'm special. I am very special. Okay, we're gonna like wait a full day so that my ring refreshes in power. Okay, we're gonna wait 6 more hours so that my ring fully refreshes in power. Okay, I should be able to get on top of this without the help of my ring, and then with the help of my ring, there we go. This was such a nice find. Uh-oh. I lived. Alright, there's Fort Heath. Let's start trooping on. And by trooping, well, let's just say, I'm flying. Yeah, I forgot there's a fort there. Okay, let's cast a little water walking while I'm flying. Look at that. Stuck the fucking landing. Y'all gotta admit, that shit went hard as fuck, and you know it. I'm flying. I should probably buy some soul gems. I'm, like, filthy fucking rich. I also just have a bunch of random bullshit. Daedric Greaves. Oh, yeah. I did some bad things recently. I did some very bad things. I forgot I did some bad things. Why did I think... I'm special, guys. I'm a little special. It's been a long day, okay? Fucking muskrat! Take my anger out on this little dude thinks that no one knew that Trump was on the Epstein list. Like, come on, man. That is still insane to me, because, like, you know, I try not to get political here, but if y'all have been keeping up with things in the States like I have been, you know, I kind of live there. I may not be there right now, but I am keeping up with home. Like, you know, Trump and Elon, I'm not fans of them to begin with. I have very strong opinions, and I would leave it at that. But, like, Elon crashing the fuck out, and then trying to be like, yeah, actually, Trump was on the Epstein list, acting like no one knew that shit, is high-key really fucking funny in my opinion. Because obviously, he's trying to get forgiveness from his old base, and everyone's telling him to go fuck himself. Which, like, deserved. The dude was a spineless dog that cared about one thing, and now that one thing has been taken from him. And let's be honest, he fucking deserved it. It's still just funny to watch all of it happen, though. Okay. Hello, good sir. Yeah, man, I'll take it. Okay, helm. A Fracco Essagon.
Ah, greetings. What shall we talk about?
Ah, friend, I shouldn't lie to you. He never existed. I was tricked into buying it by some Nord swindler. He traded to me for a ruby ring. What can I do for you? I've asked the locals about this Nord. A fisherman from Halsadek by the name of Clissus Hermanstar says that he knows where that swindler is hiding. He pointed me in the direction of a certain grotto on the Strid River. He makes his home in village Aggie Bay Grotto, I think is what it's called. If you have trouble finding it, talk to okay then, sweet. She's gonna drop the... Well, it's still a special helmet. If you think about it. Yes. Beast of the Caravan. That's a lot of carry weight. Alright. Let's keep heading to Fort Heath. I never wanted to do that quest, because, like, I knew he was talking out of his ass, but it's like, I'm curious. Because this has to lead to something. And, you know, I wasn't expecting this. I kind of thought he was just gonna, like, scam you and run away. And that you'd have to find him, but it's like, nope. He was actually just trying to get his shit back from a Nord swindler. You. Maybe I shouldn't have judged him so harshly all of those months ago. It's the Zors. I kind of hope one day through modding that it becomes possible to ride horses in Morrowind. That would be pretty fucking cool, I think. I don't know how many limitations the engine has. Because obviously they update the engine between games. Yeah, it's the same engine, but they have changed it a lot over the years. So I'm wondering if it's just genuinely not possible to do in Morrowind. Who knows, maybe OpenMW will add the possibility one day. We'll see. Okay, so he's being held all the way here in Fort Heath. I happen to be good friends with the second in command here, as is. So maybe I can, you know... Tissia. Wait, nope. What can I do for you? Oh, that is you. Lingering undead. Okay. So nothing new to add.
What is it?
Imperial Patrol Dagger. Oh, that's a pretty cool concept. Fucking put Night Eye on a weapon. So that way they can... Yeah, I like that. Okay, I'm here to see this guy. The prisoner, she's in for 5 charges of assault. She didn't have the money for the 200 drakes. I'll pay her fine. Oh, alright. I'll let her know she's free to go.
How do you do, Cyrodiil?
My name isn't Cyrodiil. Oh, wow, you're the first one. Maybe I'll see you. Okay, then. Well,
In the front lines on the war against crime.
thank you.
Serve the Emperor and the Emperor's law.
Of course, of course. I think the Sea Elf is actually in Teledrak. Okay. You know, I am a little blind in real life. Sometimes I do just misread things very horrifically. Halsadek, that's the one that's right here, right? I mean, I'm in the area code, you know? I probably should lock in soon because the series, this is part 35. And, you know, I'm assuming y'all want this shit to wrap up sometime soon. You know, not last forever. Oh, there you are, you fucking muskrat. Bam! So I am thinking of closing this chapter for Tiberius soon, right? And if any of y'all are watching, I don't know, y'all can comment on this. I know it's still not going to be for another, like, bare minimum 6 months, but, you know, when Salt and Spice drops for the Project Cyrodiil, would y'all want to see, like, a Season 2 continuation with this character? Where, like, you know, maybe so I'm not so overpowered straight out the gate, I just leave my shit and bring across and start a new adventure with same stats. So I'd still be pretty fucking powerful, but not as. Or would y'all just want to see, like, a new character? Would you just want to see me, all of my shit, move up there anyways? Something different? You know, there's a lot of different things. Alright. Yes, this guy. It's not that hard to find. Go to where the road that leads from Halsadek begins, next to the Reeves house. Then, instead of taking that road, go straight south across the plains. Oh, okay then. So, they're gonna have a really nice house. There it is. So instead of taking the road, you go straight south. And then I'll eventually hit, like, a small... Oh, wait. It literally told me where it is. Okay, then. I didn't even realize that. I just realized I've really never been in this region either, huh? Like, you know, I've been in those marshes, but I haven't been in the actual, like, this southern part of the... Oh, there it is. It really is just a straight shot south, huh? Shiny light means that there's a thing down here, possibly. There's a fish. That's a pretty chill fish, but how'd he get there? Why is he so alone? Is he a chudfish? Does nothing ever happen for chudfish? There's a lot of questions to ask, and I don't think we'll ever get answers. Well, there's our Nord smuggler. Ooh, you got a nice shirt, man. I was definitely meant to do this quest way sooner. Gold, dried slaughterfish. Huh. Oh, it's water walking. I need to cast breathing. There we go. Fuck you, crabs. It's just iron. Yeah, this is definitely meant to be like an early game thing. Because now, like, all the little hidden stuff in here is just kind of worthless to me, you know? A little bit of useless. A little bit like a certain government agency that shares a name with a 15-year-old meme of a Shiba Inu. I actually remember when that shit first started happening, I was like, we have a Reddit-occupied government. A pumice stone. Money. There's that ring. The merchant's ring. Drains mercantile. I mean... It's an interesting effect for a merchant's ring. But, you know, I won't judge. I won't judge. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap up these, like, because I kind of just got 3 quests done at once. I'm gonna wrap all these up, and then I'm gonna call it a day. Because let me tell y'all, it's been a day, and I don't mean that in a bad way for once, you know. I went to, you know, 'cause I'm in Korea right now. I went to Seoul because there's, like, this secret garden in one of the palaces I can't pronounce. And I'd been wanting to go there for a while, but, you know, I got here in winter, so I was just sort of like, I don't want to do it yet because, you know, everything's going to be dead. So I decided, oh, I'll just you know, wait until the summer, and then because of my unit's rules, I have to go off post with one other person. It's this whole fucking thing. So I was like, well, damn, okay, it looks like I'll just have to wait a bit longer until I can get someone to go with me. And then I finally got to go today, and good lord, it was worth the wait. There wasn't as many flowers as I thought there'd be, but it was still very pretty. I quite liked it. If anyhow, on the off chance any of y'all are ever in Seoul, heavily recommend it. Heavily. It's absolutely gorgeous there. All the palaces in Seoul have their own little unique charm to them, but that one was like, that one was great. I quite liked it. So yeah, I can see why that merchant got scammed now, actually, because, you know, drains 20 mercantilism is a pretty bad effect for a merchant to have constantly. My god, man. Did I piss off the ecosystem or something? Like, shit. Fuck ass dogs. I'm absolutely keeping that helmet, though. Because that's funny as hell. I'll probably get my money back, too. At least I hope I get my money back. If not, there's ways we can go about this, you know? Yes, your ring is cursed. It befuddles your ability to trade. Cursed? Do you mean that this ring was the real reason behind my failing business? It seems like my grandfather wasn't that talented of an enchanter after all. Thank you for telling me the truth. I'll still keep the ring as a memento, of course, but I don't think I'll be wearing it again. The helmet is yours to keep, of course. And also, I want you to have this book. It contains accounts of, oh, heroes of the past, real ones this time. I'd also like to teach you, ooh, the Siege of Kavach, Merchant's Ring, 800 gold. Mercantile increased by 1. To sell better, you have to understand why people should care about what you're selling. How can your item or service provide value to them? Pay attention to what's driving your potential client to pay money. Okay, okay, you know what? I have another friend in the Merchant Guild. You know, that's pretty fucking cool. Pretty awesome. Okay, Siege of Kavach. Does this give me a skill? Nope. Okay. Well, I'm not going to stop and read it, so I'm going to wait until daytime so you can see better. And then I'm going to go to the hostel. And after I go to the hostel, I'm going to go to the other place. You know, the one. The fucking castle. And then after that, I'm going to go to Karak. And then I might just keep doing more Karak quests, because the whole reason I came back to the mainland instead of staying there was because the first quest was like, or not the first, the second quest was like, hey, go to Anvil and get this guy to lock the fuck in. And that is what I did. So, you know, hopefully that works. Let's see. Apothecary, and I think this is the hostel. Yep. Hey there. I don't know how to thank you. Between your help with this and the supplies I delivered, I'm feeling more hope for the future of the hostel than I have in a long time. Please allow me to give you this ring. Ring of the Divine Messenger. Ooh, what's this do? Divine Intervention on Self is actually pretty fucking nice.
Greetings.
I'm sorry, I'm not used to seeing an imp go without clothes. That shit just kind of befuddled me for a second. I was like, what the fuck is that thing? I don't want to have to run around in there. Options, state charity. Okay, so let's be real. I really just... My least favorite part of Kingdom of Anvil quest, having to traverse the castle. Because I get it. It's supposed to be like a real castle where it's very hard and confusing to traverse, but good fucking god. They did a bit too good of a job, in my honest to God opinion, at achieving that goal. Because, you know, God bless them, you know, that was obviously still their goal, but, whew, Jesus. Alright. Then, back to Hop Toad. Whee! Whee! Alright, sweet, sweet, sweet. Now, I'm gonna try and just jump up onto the walls. Hopefully I can. No! I fucking fell! Come on. Okay, it looks like I have to actually go in. Quick, someone just cast a frost spell on his stove. It would be the funniest shit. It's like, I know how to get here. It's just I don't like getting here. I just run past the area.
I'll never get this stain out.
Who did? Guys, I'm starting to question my abilities.
Glory and honor, emperor and empire.
Okay, so this is the Grand Foyer. Oh yeah, I have to go upstairs to get there. Oh my god. I love this administrative tactic. Make it such a pain in the ass to get to her there. No one will ever want to ask her for help. It's fucking genius. Okay, I definitely took a wrong turn at some point.
In the
Glory and honor.
I turned around at one point. Okay, wooden door. It's been a bit, so now I have to remember to traverse the castle. How do I do it? I don't know. But I will find out once again, eventually, I hope. Oh my god, that tower has zero purpose. It should kill itself now. Sorry guys, I'm in a bad mood now because I don't like the door. It's mean to me. Okay, goldstone. Okay, man, dude. Thank God I don't have to fucking work here. Oh, wait.
Pleasure. Please, go
Hey
ahead.
there.
I'm all
Hostile. Yes. Okay, okay. Advancement, please? Oh my god. It is to deal with the return of the Shore King. It is a myth reaching back to the days before Anvil was a kingdom. Supposedly, the modern Shore King is heir to the Strident Coast First Empire era. Shore... What? He's been waiting to claim the throne until Anvil was in its moment of greatest need. Been knifed by enemies, within and without, or so the story goes. It seems someone's been suggesting that his moment is now. From what I understand, this source is nonsense. The Anchor's Rest in Little Aranthia. Okay. How fascinating to hear. However, I'm going to Carrick instead. I feel like this has something to do with that whole, you know, alternate ending, and I think I'm gonna go for that, because that sounds pretty freaking awesome, as the kids would say. Kids still say freaking awesome, right? I don't know, I'm not one of them. if someone could inform me as to what the kids these days are saying, because I really just cannot keep up anymore. I'm sure they're saying something, though. Do I have 61 intelligence? Wow, okay. Alright, sweet. Now, well, I keep forgetting you're in the water. Okay, yeah, travel to, Karak. Let's turn in this last quest and wrap all this up, my boys. It's gonna be a great time. This is like the last quest line we're gonna be doing, by the way. I did kind of just decide not to do Itinerant Priest.
Crime doesn't pay.
What's this about?
Can you move, sir? Wow, he stopped existing. Holy shit. Okay, duties? Nessa Karina recently approached me with a request for aid. She wants to prove her husband is innocent. Okay. Okay. Hmm.
Greetings,
Will do.
a pleasure to meet you.
Well, guys, that's where I'm wrapping it up for today. If y'all liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, or this man will lick your toes tonight. And if you didn't like it, he's gonna touch you. So yeah, no, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all next time.